Today I'm going to give you a quick rundown of my very favorite rotary paper cutter by Carl. I've been using this for years now. It took a while to find just the right one for my business, where I print and cut coloring books for my small shop, but it's with cardstock. So normally with these paper cutters, they only handle a little bit at a time. So that's where my challenge would lie. And I found this one, it states that it can handle up to 20 sheets at a time. So given that this cardstock is an 80-pound, 216 grams per square meter, it's pretty sturdy. So typically, if I want a really nice clean cut, I'll do about 2 at a time, but I can do as much as 3. It just puts a little bit more wear and tear on the blade. It shortens its lifetime, I believe. So I have a few favorite things about this. One is it has this little storage area to keep all the extra paddings. I can store, I believe right now I'm down to 1, but usually I have about 3 of these at a time, because it's otherwise kind of awkward to store these very long pieces on in my desk. So I usually put it in there. And the rotary cutter is protected with this case, which you just unscrew. And then open up the front to be able to access and change it. I have found that it is more practical to change the pad more frequently than the blade. The blade will just keep going and going. It lasts forever for me, really. It's kind of something I figured out over the years. When my paper gets a little bit dull after some use, you see that the pad gets, these ridges into it. That's what causes it to become a little bit less accurate. So all I do is I just turn it around so this side isn't used up yet. And then once that's used, I just flip it upside down and then do the other side and rotate it again. So you are basically getting 4 out of 1, which is awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back here. I have this side and 2 more to last me. And yeah, I'm not really replacing the blade that often with this method. So let me give you a quick demo. I'm going to cut 2 of these cardstocks. I love how there's all these different measurements. So one of the measurements that I use frequently is a 7x5, because my coloring books are sized that way, and it's really great. So I'm lining up my trim marks to the very edge here of the trimmer, and I just give it a little push. You don't have to push down too hard. If you're pushing down too hard, that means you're probably using too many sheets and you're going to wear down the trimmer. I like to do mine this way and save the last long cut to the end, because guess what? I can measure it exactly, because sometimes going by the trim marks isn't accurate enough, and I'll get just varying sizes. It's very small, the difference, but it's noticeable to me, and I want it to be the best it can possibly be. So and then I do this last measurement looking at the 5 here. See, it even has a little template where the 7 goes, the B6, the 7, and then the 5. So I like to measure out the last 5 and make sure that it's pretty even. Well, yeah, I made this book a little different. There you go. Now I can just see what it looks like. It's good. It's really good. Pretty, looks professional, just like going to the print shop. But it's one less thing that I have to do, driving out there every time I have a book order. Sometimes I do, but if I can help it and I have the time, I'll just do it myself. And I especially with the covers, because I do personalized covers in my small business, and so I have to print it at home, and I'm manually getting those set up. So I can't just pre-print all of those things. I have to be able to cut on the go. So yeah, this is my favorite. It's a workhorse. It's awesome. I like that it has a handle. It's easy to just kind of store vertically with some of my other items. Really, really love it. It does a great job, and I would definitely give this my highest recommendation. Thank you for listening, and I hope this was a help to you.